to sports persons, they unite. And I want to come to you, speaking of unity, to a lovely state of the Northeast, Manipur. For 17 months, more than 240 people have been killed officially in the ethnic conflict there. We've seen today, rather quite absurdly, a false report being put out that 900 Kuki militants had crossed. Now the government has denied it. But you've got a state where you still have thousands of people living in refugee camps and two Manipurs, a Kuki Manipur and a Meitei Manipur. Do you have a solution, Gaurav, at all? Is that part of the problem that while you're in opposition, you can criticize the government? Would you have a solution, a healing touch to Manipur, a state which also burnt when you were in power?
You know, in recent times and over the last few days, all of us have talked about that how Prime Minister Modi has gone to New York and is trying to broker a solution between Russia and Ukraine. He's talking to the US president. He's talking, the NSA is briefing the Vladimir Putin. He's talking to the Ukrainian president. Why is the Prime Minister not putting the same effort in speaking to the Meiteis and the Kukis and telling them to come together? He's flying all across the world to broker a peace between Russia and Ukraine and still not taken a flight to Manipur and tried to broker a peace between the Kuki and the Meitei community. You know, Rajdeep, I was in a non-profit career before I joined politics, and I too, like many, but like I said, through my own eyes of spending a few years in Assam, I saw how politics smoothened the ethnic tensions, brought together diverse communities, and created peace which was fractured by incidents of violence, but long-term peace. And that's why it breaks my heart that here in Northeast, where we have lost the decades of 80s and 90s due to insurgency, here we have gone in Manipur, we've created a climate where private investment can't take place. We've created an environment that people can't live side to side with each other. We've created an environment that a Kuki boy can't study in a college dominated by Meiteis and vice versa. And there is visceral hate.
So,
and
what would you do? What would you do that you believe Prime Minister Modi and the BJP have not done?
Well, what Prime Minister Modi is doing in Ukraine, he needs to be a hands-on Prime Minister. The problem, the issue of bringing about peace can't be outsourced to the Union Home Minister or some national security advisor or to the state leadership, which has already lost faith, as evidenced in the last Lok Sabha election. It is for the Prime Minister to play the role of a healer, bridger, statesperson, and the Prime Minister needs to come in. I think the people of Northeast would thank him. I would thank him if he brings about peace in Manipur and brokers an understanding and a path of reconciliation between the Meiteis and Kukis.
You know, this is a little